What did I miss? Brian here, and well, it's sunny and a little warm out today. Hood is up because today we're going to be doing a little maintenance to the 4Runner, and that is cleaning the air filter. Some of you probably know what this is, but for those who don't, this is an AFE Magnum Force Stage 2 cold air intake, and it came with the Pro Dry S washable filter. It's a cone style filter, so it's not your normal drop-in filter, and as you can see, it's super dirty. You really need to clean it. There's two ways to clean this filter. You can either vacuum the filter, or you could wash it. I'm going to wash it because vacuuming it is not going to get all of the dirt out. And the process is really easy. All you have to do is take the filter out, spray it with filter cleaner, let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes, and then rinse it down with either a low pressure hose or in a sink, if your sink is big enough. And this will work for both cone style filters and drop-in filters. I'm going to be cleaning this as well as a drop-in filter I have inside. And so, without further ado, let's get to it. I got the filter out. It's pretty dirty and there's a lot of debris in between the pleats. I'm going to spray it down with my filter cleaner. Since I have the AFE filter, I'm using the AFE cleaner. Okay, filter is sprayed down, and you want to spray a generous amount. You don't want to hold back, and be sure to get your pressing fingers ready because it will quickly take a lot out of you just from spraying down the filter. After 15 to 20 minutes, I gave it 20 minutes, it's time to rinse the filter. And the way to rinse it is to rinse it from the inside because it's a clean side and we want to force the water out. I covered the drain and we're going to see how dirty this water is. So here we go. Oh yeah, you can already see it's filthy. Taking a look at the water, you can see it is filthy. This is all the dirt that came out of the filter after driving 50 to 60,000 miles. Oh, nice. See all that dirt in the surrounding area. Now, depending on how dirty the filter is, you may have to clean it more than once. Mine was pretty much good to go, but I went ahead and sprayed some more cleaner anyway and rinsed it for a second time. A little more dirt and debris came out, but for the most part, the water came out clear. After washing this filter, all that is left to do is to let it sit and dry. Now, most people will let it sit overnight, which guarantee it will work. The filter will dry out overnight. But it's pretty warm outside, so I'm gonna let it sit outside and take advantage of the heat. Now, one thing to bring up about these washable filters is that some people would say it's not as practical as you think, mainly because you have to put in time to wash it and wait for hours to dry after you wash it. And that you should have either a spare paper filter or, if you choose to spend the extra money, a spare washable filter. And I can understand that. Some people have places to be at, they can't wait forever, or they just don't want to wait forever for it to dry. But at that point, it sounds like a personal problem. It means you cannot manage your time correctly. Today, I have nowhere to be at, so I can just stay at home and wait for this to dry and not have to worry about anything. And while it's drying, let's go on to washing the drop-in filter. So onto the drop-in filter. This one is from a 2013 Lexus RX 350, and it's dirty. On top of that, it's never been cleaned once. This will be its first cleaning after 60 to 70,000 miles, which is a lot. Normally with AFE filters, they're supposed to be cleaned between 30 to 50,000 miles, and obviously, this one is overdue. Like with the cone style filter, I sprayed it with filter cleaner and then I let it soak for 15 to 20 minutes so that it could break down the dirt and debris. After that, I took it to the sink, rinsed it down, and as you could see, the water came out pretty dirty. It was just as bad as how it was with the cone filter. Earlier in the video, I stated that you may have to clean the filter more than once, depending on how dirty it is. This one definitely needed it. I sprayed some more filter cleaner on it, gave it another 15 to 20 minutes to soak, and then rinsed it for a second time. On the second rinse, you could see the water was coming out clear, but it was still a bit brown. And the more I rinsed it, the more brown it turned, and the water slowly turned cloudy. Now, it wasn't as bad as the first cleaning, but you could tell there was still a lot of leftover dirt that didn't come out on the first rinse. A few hours later, it's a little bit darker, but the filter is dry, and it's clean as well. I already put the drop-in filter back in the Lexus, so let's go ahead and put this cone filter back in the 4Runner. And just like that, we are done. That is how you clean a washable air filter. Now, if you notice, I did not add oil on this filter. I went ahead and put it back in the engine bay, and that is because this is a dry filter. It's not an oiled filter. While I may have the AFE Pro Dry S filters, both the cone and the drop-in filters, this cleaning process will work for other dry filters like AEM Dry Flow, K&N Select, and oiled filters as well, like AFE Pro 5R, K&N Performance, Spectre, Air Raid, Green Filter, etc, etc. Only difference is you have to add oil onto those filters. For this one, you don't have to. Earlier, the filter was dirty, there was debris in the pleats, and the filter material was dark. Now, it's all clean. And so, that is it for this video. That is how you clean a washable engine air filter. If you're subscribed, thanks. If you're not, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Take care, everyone. I'll catch you on the flip side.